We are live.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right. So, shall we go straight forward and move ahead and start asking all the questions? Or what do you want to do? You guys want to hang out? You know what? It's all about getting to know you. So, I mean, by all means, let's start getting the questions going on here and whatnot. So,
Appreciate
all
it.
right.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks a lot for being the first guest on the Helpful Entrepreneurs channel for hanging out with. So this is fantastic. Everybody, Jose, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for coming out tonight.
Thank you for having me, Rick. Appreciate it.
All right. So Dave's here already. Hey, Dave, how's it going?
Yeah.
So fantastic. All right. First question to get to know Jose is going to be, let's see, which one am I going to pick?
Oh, you're not going to do them in order, huh?
No. I'm going to scramble them up for you. All right. When and why did you start as an investor?
Hey, welcome, Daniel. I started as far as like investing in the stock market. I began in February this year when I found Robinhood app online. I think I was either on Facebook or I was doing, my schoolwork, and the app popped up, and I give it a try, sign up for it. And once I started buying companies, like shares, like AT&T and stuff like that, I kind of got addicted to it for a while. And so that's, this year is when I started investing in the stock market. But I've actually been in the stock market before that, because when I was a cop for 2 years, they had my, I had 401k.
Right.
So I was investing in the stock market without even knowing it. And then before that, I was in the military, and I had a TSP, or a thrift saving plan.
Right.
And I had a few, like $10,000 on that. So that was a stock market as well. So I've always been into stock market, but I just didn't know it.
Yeah. Good for you. That's good for you. Good for you to sit back, realize it, and then get back into, do it the way you want to kind of basically do it and whatnot. Hey guys, everybody that's just joined us, thank you very much. Good to see everybody here. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. At any time, if you guys have any questions for Jose, the structure for tonight is going to be, I'm going to ask him a few questions about business and him being an investor. And then we're going to go into rapid fires. So these are questions that he has one-word answers back to me on. And the last one will be like fun and personal questions. So if at any point you guys want to ask any questions, hey, Chris, how's it going? By all means, please just throw it out there, and I'll do my best. It's my first time using the StreamYard. So excuse my inability to do anything. So, basically, it is what it is tonight. So, Jose, how did you learn to be an investor? The world
How did I learn? All right, so like I said, I had TSPs and 401ks and stuff like that, and I had no control over them. I know that when I was a cop, they took like 5% or something like that, and they match it on my 401k, stuff like that. Once I left the police force earlier this year in April, they refunded that money back to me. And I actually was looking through, and I saw a whole bunch of like ETFs and stuff like that. And once I found Robinhood, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to do my own research and do my own investing,
Good for you.
Using Robinhood and M1 Finance and stuff like that. And I pretty much started watching financial education YouTube channel, right? Watch a lot of that. I watch Dr. Dividend, Bruce Wayne, Jake Jones, just your typical YouTubers. And they would go over their portfolio updates and stuff like that. And I was addicted, I was like, man, I love looking at what they had in their portfolio, and kind of like, look a little bit deeper and to choose my own companies and stuff like that. So
that's awesome. And you know what, for everybody else, I mean, that's just such a great way. YouTube is such a great platform to learn, and obviously to figure out, hey, if I want to become an investor, how do I do it? And everybody's so transparent here. It's amazing. It's off the charts amazing how great it really is for all of us. So good point. Really good point.
It's a lot easier nowadays to invest too. Like
no kidding.
Everything is digital, and it's like at your fingertips, and there's like no commissions or anything like that. So it's too easy.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, next question. Describe yourself 10 years from now.
Oh man, that was one of the ones I didn't have an answer to, because I'm always trying to push the envelope, always trying to try new things and all that. I will be done with my master's degree on December. So
good for you.
My goal is either to be a marketing director for a company, like a big company like FedEx or Coke or something like that, or start my own business, start my own marketing consulting business and stuff like that. I got the website built up and all that. I just got to start making some phone calls, getting some clients and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
do it. Do it, do it, do it. By all means, do
make
it.
my own business.
It's
So
beautiful.
it's either going to be one of those two things, or I also love to teach. Like if I can, teach like a university level or something like that, marketing, I would love to do that too. Just a bachelor's degree, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like my teachers right now are doctors. So, but yeah, if I can teach, undergraduate marketing, I love that kind of consumer buying behavior and stuff like that.
Good for you. That's awesome. Fantastic. Do it. Get out there. Get out there. Start your own company. I highly recommend it.
So
and when you're ready, let me know. I'll help you.
Yeah, there's many directions that my life can head towards to. It just gotta like finish it. Right now, just short-term goals is finish my degree in December.
Right.
And I've started my new M1 Finance portfolio back up. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna go home to Puerto Rico this winter. For Christmas and New Year's. Take a little break from the madness. Kind of like visit my family with my family and all that, and then come back to the States and hit the job market again. So
good for you. Good for you. All right, let's share this one. Jose is the man.
Daniel.
There you go. Yeah. Awesome.
And Daniel is the man. I'm pretty proud of what we've done with my channel, with his help and his program and all that. I mean, we got to 1,000 subscribers in less than 4 weeks. We got monetized in less than 5 weeks, and stuff like that. And his way works. I had 2 channels before this one, and they were flop.
Really,
I would spend 3 or 4 hours making videos, and 50 people would watch them, and I got no traction or nothing like that. And when I found Daniel, and kind of like he took me under his wing, and I started asking questions. How can you get to 1,000 subscribers? How do you get monetized and stuff like that? He took me under his wing and kind of like mentored me, and here we are. Monetized for the first time. So.
Good for you. Good for you. And great job, Daniel. Great job. Yeah. By all means. All right. There's another one for you, Jose. That's another one.
There you go. That's Barbara from K9's Over Coffee. She's in North Carolina. How you doing, Babs? Jose got me into investing.
Thanks with that. Thanks a lot. What has been your greatest failure, but yet your greatest achievement as well?
Great achievements, retiring from the military after 20 years, going to war 3 times and coming back unscathed. My 2 sons, greatest achievement. I'm 41 and still single. That's a great achievement right there. That's not easy to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Like my bachelor's degree, now it's going to be my master's degree. So that's a whole bunch of it's like a whole bunch of little milestones that I hit and that I wanted to hit, by the time I was 40. Future milestones, probably a PhD or something like that. By the time I'm 50, I want to be like the first, Dr. Rivera in my family. So, I think I can do that in the next 10 years or so, by the time I'm 50, create my own business, continue investing in the stock market and stuff like that. And, by the time I'm 60 or something like that, I don't want to have to, work anymore, just live off a passive income and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. You got plenty of time. Good for you.
Yeah. 20 more years. Yeah. It should be good.
You'll be fine. No worries there. What motivates you? What motivates Jose?
Me is the desire to be better every day, man. Like, well, my family in Puerto Rico, I want to do right by them. I want to make them proud, right? The family name, right?
Yeah.
Me, I'm very disciplined. I want to be better every single day, and not better than than the next person next to me or the guy that got more subscribers than me or views or whatever. Nothing like that. I need to be better than I was yesterday.
Right.
Me. Either physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, I need to be better every single day.
Good.
That's what motivates me. And just leading by example, I got 2 sons. One is 13. The other one is 20. They watching me like a hawk.
Ooh.
If I smoke, they're going to smoke. If I drink, they're going to drink. If I curse, they're going to curse. So I need to be that role model for everyone that's around me.
They're keeping you clean. That's good to see.
Yeah, well, I got the desire to do it anyway.
Absolutely.
But before I make any decision of any type, I think about them, and that's what keeps me, motivated to do the right thing and always grow.
Good for you. Yeah. What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is the man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't, they are both right. And it's a quote from Confucius. Yeah.
Very good.
So
Like it, like it, like it,
this
like
this life we get what we think we deserve.
it. Yeah,
And
what you
you
make
know,
it.
yeah, what you make of it.
Yep.
And either and you learn from your mistakes and you grow, but it's energy. If you think the right way, you got nothing but good vibes around you and good people,
Yep.
good do great things.
Definitely, definitely. Did you ever have a mentor?
I would say my dad, when I was growing up, he taught me what hard work was. He was a mechanic. He was a construction worker. He was everything under the sun. He was plumber, electrician,
Man of all trades.
everything. And he told me the value of hard work and labor. I used to hate when he took me to work with him. Oh my goodness, it's like leave at 5:30 in the morning, come back, at night, 9 o'clock at night. I'll be tired and stuff like that. But he told me the value of hard work and that nobody's gonna give me anything. I gotta work for it. In the military, I had many, 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 mentors. My sergeants and drill sergeants and sergeants and stuff like that. First sergeants, I had a great sergeant major one time. It was great when I was in Iraq the first time in 2002. He kept me straight. So yeah, I had many mentors. Now on YouTube, all of you guys, I watch you guys and I learn from you and stuff like that. So
and likewise, I bet you there's tons of people
appreciate
that can say the exact same thing back to you. So you're doing an amazing job. So
thank you.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Good, excellent. Okay, let's see, if you could give your 15-year-old self one bit of advice, what would it be? Go back when you were 15. What would it be?
It was a high school, right?
Sure.
15? I would say don't waste my time in high school. Forget about girls, forget about trying to be cool and stuff like that, fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Concentrate in getting good grades so you can get to that university that you want to go to.
Good.
And follow the career path that you want. Maybe get a scholarship or something like that. I wasted my time in high school, so I had to join the army. Because there was no money to go to school. So
Yep. So true. What is the most interesting investment you have made or business you've been involved in? Most interesting.
Well, the best investment I made was, in myself, going to the army, becoming disciplined and taking advantage of that GI Bill that's still paying for my education, right now. So getting that retirement ID card, and stuff like that. That's like the best investment that I made. It was, in myself in the military, 20 years retired and all that. As far as like businesses and stuff like that, I never looked into investing into any type of business or nothing like that. That's why I'm still poor. I mean, I wish I, had the opportunity to invest 20, 30 grand in some kind of business, instead of liabilities, like cars and stuff like that.
Yeah. Invest in the assets, not the liabilities. You're right.
Yeah. Because, when you're in the military, you know where your next paycheck is coming from. So you're not worried about it at all.
Right.
And you're just having fun, partying, living it up, buying cars and things and stuff like that. And you don't think about, investing in assets instead of liabilities. So
yeah, absolutely. Hey, just want to say hi, Tom. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Yeah.
Daniel, thanks a lot for the like and the share of the stream. Appreciate that as well.
Yeah, I should like it and share too. I always forget.
Thanks, guys. Do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thank you. What's the best piece of business or investing advice you've ever got? What was the worst as well?
The worst? Let's see. Worst piece of advice was buying all these companies like monthly dividend paying companies that I had no idea what they were all about, like GOF, PHK, AWF, all these. I didn't know what these companies were, but because one of my YouTubers was buying it and was recommending it, I went ahead and bought them, and I ended up losing money on them. They will go down in value, and I would panic sell. So that was like one of the biggest, mistakes I made in investing.
Yeah, push those emotions to one side.
Emotions, yeah. And in the first couple of months when you begin investing, you're gonna have them anyway, and it'll take you 2 or 3 months to realize, okay, I'm going to invest in companies that I know I'm familiar with, and it doesn't matter if the share price goes up and down. You're not worried about it at all. So
yeah, absolutely. What's your definition of successful?
To me, being successful is being healthy, happy, and not having to think about money at all. Money, it's not even in your vocabulary. You don't even think about it because you have it. It's invested. It's coming at you passively. You don't have to go out of your way to make it. It's just that's you successful right there. When you're happy, you with your family, in love with your wife, kids, whatever, and you don't have to think about money anymore. And you achieve everything that you set out to achieve in your personal career, not just finance, but personal and spiritual and educational career and all that. Then that's your success.
Good for you. Love the answer. That's fantastic.
Oh,
okay, Jason, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Does anybody have any questions before we move on to the rapid fire questions for Jose here?
Oh, wow, we're already there. I forgot the question about the books.
Yeah, you want? Okay, sorry, did I skip over that one? Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. All right.
I wanted to talk about that. Well, go ahead with the question.
Books. Go for it.
Yeah. So the Bible, obviously, it stands for like basic instructions before leaving Earth, right? And there's a whole bunch of stories in there too. Crazy stories. If you want to learn about betrayal and romance and action and all that, the Bible's got it. Another one that teaches you about finances and business and all that, Think and Grow Rich. Everything that is in that book that you need to know about business. And as far as like being better at relationships and becoming the man that you're supposed to be, with your family and friends and loved ones and all that, How to Be 3% Man by Coach Corey Wayne. Yeah. So.
Excellent. Wow. Good for you. All right. Anybody have any questions? Ryan, hi. How's it going?
Ryan is in the house.
All right, time for some rapid questions for our main man, Jose.
We got a few people in the house.
Yeah. A few people. It's fantastic, guys. It's great. Who brought the beers? All right, rapid questions. Here we go. Let's get to know Jose a bit better.
Ooh.
All right, ready for these ones?
All right, shoot.
Ready?
I try to answer them as fast as I can without thinking about it.
Over easy or sunny side up?
Sunny side up.
Glass half full or half empty?
Half full.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Coffee or tea?
Neither.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Beer, okay, good. Spring or fall?
Spring.
Texting or talking?
Say again?
Texting or talking?
Text all the way.
Yeah. Hang on. Invisibility or super strength?
Say again?
Invisibility or super strength?
Oh, super strength.
Pie or cake?
Cake.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars all the way.
Chicken or steak?
Chicken.
Ding, 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 ding. You're a winner. Good job. Okay, so next, what do you think? What's the first thing that you think of when I say fruit?
Nah.
What?
Nah, not for me.
Nothing? All right. Vegetable?
Neither. Ugh.
Nothing. Car? Have I got something there? Car?
Car?
What's the first thing you think of? Huh? Tesla?
Tesla, yeah.
Oh, boy. Sorry. Vacation spot?
Puerto Rico.
TV show?
How I Met Your Mother.
Movie?
Bloodsport.
Arcade game?
Street Fighter.
It's right behind you. Awesome. That's fantastic. Okay, guys. That's awesome. That's the end of those ones. So, all right. On to some more personal, fun questions for Jose. All right. Anybody want to, we can take a quick time out here and say, see if anybody's got any questions up to this point for you. Let's see. Thanks again a lot for everybody showing up. It's been fantastic. Let's see. Let's see. What's this one? That's from David for Chris.
Yeah, they're talking about ETFs. Yeah.
Good. That's the place to be for all this. Excellent. Okay. So, then Jose, you know what? Who do you admire the most? I guess you kind of answered that earlier, but is there anybody else that you admire the most?
Besides God and Dad and
my
friends and family and all that. Just like, people that are relentless, people that just like go there and achieve everything they want to achieve and just stretch it, always stretching themselves, like The Rock,
Yeah.
stuff like that. He started,
You mentioned him the other night. That was a great conversation you had about him.
yeah, he started as a football player, and then he, got his knee hurt with playing for Atlanta, and he went up to Canada. He played in Canada for a while.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and I mean, that guy used to go to practice on Fridays, uh, and Saturdays over the weekend, and he was living. I read his book, right, and him and a few other football players used to stay at this apartment. They got a mattress like from the alley next to the apartment. Okay, they used to go to practice, and the coach used to tell them, "You're like bench warmers. You don't have to show up for practice." And they showed up anyways because during practice they will give away 12-inch foot long Subway sandwiches, and
Right.
that was their dinner and lunch for next day,
Oh, geez.
stuff like that. So he kept grinding, and finally, he decided to come back home with $7 in his pocket. That's all he had. That's why his production company is called $7
Right.
Productions, right? And told his dad, which is his dad is a legendary wrestler, and so is his grandfather. And said, "I'm going to give wrestling a chance." And when he first started, he was little baby face and stuff like that. Nobody liked, and then he transformed his persona into The Rock. And at first, people hated him and all that, but he embraced that hate, and he was saying, "And the millions of people watching at home," and he was, listening to the chants of booing and all that. He turned everything around, and now he's the highest paid actor in Hollywood. So, just same can be said for Arnold Schwarzenegger when he first touched ground here in the U.S. He had no money. He didn't speak any, he didn't speak the language or anything like that. His first couple of movies were horrible and stuff like that, and he went to become, 8-time Mr. Olympia, governor after that, action movie hero or action, hero and stuff like that. So just people like that are relentless and are always
They got the drive. They got the drive to.
They got the drive, yeah, and the discipline, and I play guitar and I go to the gym and I've done some acting and I'm always stretching myself and trying everything. And Daniel laughs a lot when we're doing the live stream because every time he thinks about me boxing and being knocked out, he laughs. And but I try everything, And you and I were talking about you have a green belt in Taekwondo, right?
Yeah, same with you, right?
Yeah, same over here. So I got mine in high school, and we were talking about that. And also, I got a brown belt in combat hapkido and stuff like that. So I'm always trying new things, and I found out that I'm not very good at a lot of things. I have to put the effort, I have to practice at it and stuff like that. So
good for you, being relentless and having the drive to continue on. Good for you.
Yeah, what do you acting?
The acting's great,
The acting, I've been doing it since August 2016.
Yeah.
And I just, when was it? Yesterday, they called me from the casting agency to be a stand-in on a TV series.
Good for you.
Yeah. And I went over there and I met with the famous actors and all that. And all I had to do was stand there while they, do the lighting and the set and all that. And then the famous actor would come in and, they get the glory or whatever. But I was still around the business. I was still around the people. Actually, the show premiered last night on NBC. It's called Bluff City Law.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I got to learn how the set works. And there's a trailer for makeup. There's a trailer for clothing. There's a trailer for this. There's a trailer for that. Sound. Mm-hmm. The movie set is like you don't realize how many people are on this payroll.
It's crazy.
TV show or like a movie or something like that until you actually go to the set.
Yep.
And it's like 20 people just running around inside this little tiny room, and then 20 people outside, 20 people in this trailer, 20 people in that trailer. It's like it's pretty cool.
It's pretty wild, eh?
Yeah,
it's
pretty wild. Yeah.
So good for you. Keep pursuing that. Seriously. What do you value? No, hang on. Sorry. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Oh, that's a good one. You like to visit and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go anywhere.
I think I want to go back to the Amalfi Coast in Italy.
Why?
It was just like, it reminds me of the war Serenity. It's just, nice and quiet, beautiful place. Just a street. And they had, you had the beach right there, the coast. And the actual main street of the city right there, Amalfi, would meet with the shoreline. And you will walk up like these bricks, like the old Spanish roads or whatever.
Nice.
And this like all stores left and right. It was just a beautiful place, you know. And the food and the people is just great. So.
Nice. Describe yourself in 3 words. The 3 best words that describe Jose are 1,
discipline,
2,
confident, and loyal.
3. There you go. Yeah. What's the strangest thing you have ever eaten?
Ooh.
Quick.
Oh, that's quick. I can't think of it. I will have to say
right to your mind right away. Oh, it was this.
Yeah, I don't think I put a cauliflower once in my mouth and I regretted that. But the strangest thing I ever eaten,
you've ever eaten.
Yeah, it freaked me out. I think I'm allergic to them or something.
Sorry.
The strangest thing
What happened?
I thought it was something else. I thought it was like, I don't know what it was, but I bit into it and I was like, oh, and what is this? And it looked like a little tiny brain or something. It was all white. And I was like, oh,
little white brain.
It freaked me out. So,
oh, that's good. That's good.
As far as strange food, when I was in Belgium,
right,
they put egg whites on my pizza. That was that was really strange.
Did you ever have any of the Belgian dip over there?
No.
Favorite day of the week is?
Man, I like them all. Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Thursday is like almost the weekend, but not quite there yet.
Good one. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
No, I don't think they have any animal products in them. So, okay.
What's your favorite joke?
I don't have a favorite joke. I do have one, but it's like adult joke.
Yeah, maybe we should keep this a little clean.
Yeah. I like the that's what she said jokes from The Office and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, all right, got it. What is one thing you own that you wish you didn't?
My Ford Explorer right out there.
Really?
Yeah, man. That thing is a liability, you know?
There you go. That's good to recognize that.
I want to get rid of it, yeah. So it's just taking money away from me and not giving me any money. I mean, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I love being in it and driving, and it's just so comfortable and spacious and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like thinking it's just a liability. It's not bringing me any money. It's just taking it.
So what is the one thing you are most afraid of apart from cauliflower?
Afraid of? I don't know. The dark, man. I don't like the dark.
No?
I don't know why. Just not seeing. It's just the dark, you know. It's just I can't stand it. It's more annoying than anything, you know. When you wake up at night, it's dark, and you're trying to find the light switch, and you hit your toe on the bed, and it's just more annoying than anything. So.
Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a good answer. How many books have you read so far this year?
0.
Zero.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. I listen to them Audible.
Yeah. Okay, so how many have you listened to?
2 or 3.
That's good.
But I keep listening to the same ones over again. I'm horrible. Yeah. So
I don't know. Rereads is fantastic. Or re-listens. What is your favorite song?
Wow, that's a good one. Favorite song.
Next one gets better.
Oh man. Let me see. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's so many songs that I like. Everything 80s I love. I have on my phone I made a playlist of 80s hits, and it's like hundreds and hundreds of songs. So
got it.
But I don't have a favorite. I don't think I ever sat down and said this one is my favorite. So
okay, so next is what's your favorite holiday?
That's Thanksgiving for sure, man.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but Thanksgiving, like the feast, you know, I like to eat. I like turkey and yams and
do you Instagram or Facebook your food?
Neither. I eat it.
Okay. What sound does a seal make?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I went to SeaWorld. When was it? Like in 20.
Try.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I can't believe I got you to try at least. That's awesome. Good one. What is the one thing you refuse to share?
My food, bro. I'm like Joey from Friends, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you out to eat. You can order whatever you want, but don't reach across and try to take my food, you know, I'll bite you.
Yeah, don't touch. Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person?
Ooh, yes. No, wait, it wasn't me. It was my girlfriend sent a text to my phone, and then her mom picked up my phone and read it.
Oh, ooh.
And it was,
That could equally be as bad.
yeah, it was one of those things that not for whatchamacallit, for mothers-in-law to look
Mothers-in-law to read and whatnot. Okay, if you were to make a rule for a day and everyone had to follow it, what would it be?
that you have to pay it forward, like they do sometimes, like a Burger King and stuff like that, but you have to pay for the person behind you or whatever.
Good one.
Yeah, that would be like one rule. One day, everybody got to do that. They got to pay for the next person in line or whatever.
Like it.
Just
like
pass it along.
Like it. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Craziest thing I ever done? I'm not sure. Sure. I don't know. I got to think about it.
Or a crazy thing, not necessarily the craziest, but a crazy thing that you've done. Come on, when you're a kid riding around, maybe on your bikes or anything like that, or anything silly like that.
I jump off of high rocks into rivers and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's fun.
Cool. Yeah.
How high up? How high?
Like high. Like you can see a little bit tiny river like this. Like high, feet first, So.
What is a holiday that doesn't exist that you would like to create?
Man, these are tough questions, man. I don't know.
Have fun with them. You can tap out anytime, okay? You can tap out anytime. Sorry.
Something about charity, you know what I'm saying? Like give somebody $1 holiday or whatever, Just everybody in the world got to give somebody else $1 or something like that, pass the wealth around. So
nice. What was your favorite cartoon character growing up?
Probably Lion-O from Thundercats.
Cool. Cool. What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh? Just comedies, just people doing silly things, situational comedy, smart comedy,
Yeah.
Sarcasm, and stuff.
Okay, so next question is, when was the last time you laughed out loud in a public place?
Right now, I don't know. I try not to laugh about what people do because sometimes they misconstrue it as you laughing at them,
Yeah.
But things happen, somebody slips, fall or something like that. It's funny, but it's not funny. I make sure.
I know that's bad. Yeah. But I do the same thing. I laugh at that way too.
I make sure I go over there, make sure they're okay first,
sure.
And then and then I laugh or whatever.
And then you walk away laughing. Yeah, absolutely. Done anything spontaneous lately?
Spontaneous. The acting job was like last minute, and what else?
That's good.
I try to plan my day. Like I got school, so I try to plan my day. It goes like this. It goes. I have my breakfast. I'll do some school. I go to the gym.
Yeah,
stuff like that. So I have it, kind of planned out. Spontaneous. I don't know. Nothing crazy. I just stay to myself. Chill at the house. I find that if I stay here in my house, and do my thing and better myself and hang out with you guys on YouTube and stuff like that, I won't get in any trouble or anything like that, So
no kidding. What's your favorite season of the year?
It will have to be probably spring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's not too hot yet. It's not cold, so just perfect and around 70 degrees or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You enjoying this YouTube ride?
Enjoying the YouTube what?
This YouTube ride.
Ride.
Like your channel that you're creating, the people that you're meeting, the giving back that you're doing. Are you enjoying all this?
I am very, very much. I'm meeting people from all over the states, Texas and North Carolina, and we're sharing ideas and we're having tons of fun. and just helping each other out. And I am enjoying it. It's like a family. Our community, it's like a little tight family, and we are the community. It's us, and hundreds and hundreds of channels that I watch, and I view their videos, and I comment and I follow, and we've done collaborations, and we've done live streams and all that, and it's like another family. And I tell everybody, if you're ever in the Memphis area, I got 5 bedrooms.
Yeah. Like maybe in the Toronto area. Same. Yeah. You guys always have a place to crash, by all means.
Yeah, so you always have a place to crash. We'll hang out. We'll go and grab a beer. I don't drink or smoke, but special occasions I do.
But friends come to visit.
Yeah, friends come to visit. I would. Like I went to Mexico last year for my friend's wedding, so I had a few mojitos there.
Good. Whereabouts in Mexico?
It was Tulum.
Okay.
Tulum. It was about 45 minutes from Cancun.
Right. Yep.
One of those resorts, and I was like, "So you mean to tell me everything here is inclusive? All the food, all the drinks, and everything?"
Everything.
Yeah, everything. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my money back.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I had a blast. It was great. Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't have any more questions for Jose. He's done amazing tonight. It's been a lot of fun. So
thank you for having me. I have a live stream on Saturdays if you'd like to be in it. This Saturday, I'm going to have Kevin and Eliza from Adventures in Us.
Beautiful.
The following Saturday, I'm going to have Jason from JMac Investing as my guest.
Awesome, Jason.
If you'd like to be on my live stream as well, we love to have you, right, guys? Yep. Rick, I called you Richard before, right? Didn't I? What's your full name?
Well, Richard, yes.
Richard, yeah.
So you weren't wrong on that, but that's why I threw "Hi, I'm Rick" on my one video for you to catch it.
yeah. Because I started calling you Richard, and then you started calling yourself Rick, and I was like, well, which one does he prefer?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I got friends that call me Rich. I got some friends that call me Rick. So whatever. It doesn't really matter whatsoever. So
we'll love to have you on our live streams. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either on Daniel's live stream that takes place on Thursday nights at 8:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. My live stream takes place at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturdays, and then Daniel's another live stream. He's stingy, he's greedy. He does 2 a week. It will be also at 8:45 on Sundays Central Standard Time.
Hey, if I can contribute, by all means, absolutely.
Absolutely. And we love to learn about you too. I know you got.
I know I've been low key in the last little while, to be honest. I was just interviewing myself one night.
Yeah, but we'll love to interview you and learn about you, and all about your businesses and
sure.
Ontario, Canada, is it?
Sure, you can call it that.
Ontario,
and it's not like a state for you guys. So yeah, you ever been to Canada?
I was at the Tarmac in Quebec, I think, one time, and it was like the coldest place I ever been in my life.
Yeah, Quebec can be cold.
It was like in November or something like that. It was like December or something. I was like, we had to deplane. We had to deplane to jump at the other plane, and those 10 seconds were the coldest 10 seconds of my life. Yes, I still remember. That's how cold it was.
Yeah. Anybody here been to Canada? Just make a comment right now if you have been. Actually, just type in the city in Canada you've been to. If you've been to Canada, let's see if anybody has been up here, because you're all welcome. It's a great country.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, but you gotta like the cold or know how to deal with it. Now
that's only for a few months. It's not that long, to be honest. So 80% of our population lives within 100 kilometers, so 60 miles of our border. Mm-hmm. So it's really, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful up here. It's not that cold, it really isn't. January, March it is, but that's about it.
I know the hottest place I've been to is Kuwait. Whew.
Oh, I can imagine.
It was like 116 degrees or something like that.
And how long were you there for?
I was in Kuwait for a couple of months before the war broke out in 2003. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see who else. Nice. Niagara Falls. Yeah. A lot of people have been to Niagara Falls. Fantastic. No way. Toronto and Vancouver. So I'm just outside of Toronto, everybody. I'm like about half an hour outside of Toronto. So
I'm sure it's beautiful there, man.
Beautiful. Layover in Toronto. Awesome. You're at Pearson Airport, big airport. Mm-hmm. So
beautiful.
Excellent. Even Tom's been up to Toronto and Ottawa, the capital, the nation's capital in Ottawa. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Nice. So
I like to try some of your maple candy, and you got beautiful woman up there too. My ex fiance, yeah, my ex fiance was French Canadian, or she was French Canadian, Ukrainian, and
Really?
yeah, just gorgeous woman up there. And
Yeah. We're so multicultural, right? And there's just such a, it's just you have all types of people up here, and it's so cool, right? It's so cool. So,
yeah,
yeah, Ryan. So you lived in Watertown. That's not far. That's right across the border, right? Kingston, Wolf Island, I think, is not far from there, if I'm not mistaken. Our college is right there as well. It's on Amherst, which is right beside Wolf Island too. So, yeah, fantastic. All right. Anybody got questions for Jose?
Vancouver. You guys love your hockey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's tough to get Leaf tickets, to be honest. I was signed to a friend of mine just this afternoon when the kids were swimming, and it's very expensive for the Leafs tickets. Toronto Maple Leafs, very expensive.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, but the Raptors, the basketball, did well last year, and they're still priced okay. So, anybody wants to go for game? Let us know. Sorry, go.
Yeah, I used to love watching Vince Carter play.
Yeah, back in the day, Vinsanity.
Yeah, he won a few dunk contests and everything. He was really good. He was really, really good.
Yep.
I don't know what he's up to now, but
he is playing his last year. I think he's playing his 29th year. I think he's back with Atlanta for one more year. That's his last year.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine he's getting up there in age because
he is.
Because I don't know, when I watched him, it was a while back. So
he supposedly keeps himself in great shape. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. He works out every day still and whatnot. So yeah, he was great for the city. He did amazing for the Raptors, the organization. He did really, really well.
Yeah. I think your greatest export is Brian Adams, man.
Brian Adams. Really? He's back on tour. Yeah, Brian Adams is back on tour. You love the 80s and 90s, don't you? I mean, there's one takeaway from tonight. Jose loves his 80s. Like the movies that you pull up, they're awesome. It's like you pull them up and like nobody else would know these movies, but you do, and it's really cool to see. It's really neat. So don't change that. I love that. I think it's really cool. It's really nostalgic almost. So
yeah, most of my movies, that's what they are, 80s and 90s.
Okay, so quickly, all this is yours behind you. You set up this room.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
Yeah, it just came to me one day. I was like, I have all these movies, I got all these VHS and things like that. I'm like, my first job ever was at a video store,
right?
And I used to get paid like $20 a day. This is back in 1993, okay? And and all I had to do was take down the VHS from the wall, dust them, right? Put them back on the wall by genre.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I just love doing it. Just looking at the VHS. And of course, because I worked there, I got to take a few home to watch stuff like that.
Oh, you should.
But
work some bonuses.
Yeah, when these movies will come out first on DVD or not DVD, Jesus, on VHS, like the Stephen King movies. I love those. I love the like Van Damme movies. Every time Van Damme movie will come out, Steven Seagal, stuff like that. So yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Fun times. But it's great to see that you're keeping it going behind.
Yeah. So I wanted to recreate
that
feeling,
working at that $20 a day job. That's what you should do that every day. And then, you sit there, you dust and you reorganize everything by genre and pay yourself $20 and just invest it.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So I love the feeling. And it came from my dad. I mean, my dad, he's a movie lover like me. And I live up in the woods in Puerto Rico, like in a cabin in the woods, almost, And he used to put the VHS of like Nightmare on Elm Street or, Halloween or Jason or whatever, Friday the 13th and all that.
Right.
Late at night, 10 p.m. at night, dark, windows and doors open. And I'd be curled up next to him, scared that somebody was going to come murder us or something in the middle of the night. He would be showing me all these horror movies and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I'm so afraid of the dark.
Maybe, you think? Yes.
I don't know. It's a feeling it's like a thrill,
Oh, jeez. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Jose, it's been a blast. Love it. This is fantastic. Thanks so much for joining me and being the first guest. This has been amazing. And hey, if anybody else out there wants to be our next guest, by all means, let me know. Email me or just message me anytime. So Jose, gonna get you back on in a year from now with some updates from you and how you've done over the last year. So keep it going, okay? Keep it going.
We'll do, brother. We'll do.
Positive updates from you. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining. Everybody that's still here, thanks a lot for joining us tonight. It's been a blast and whatnot. And I'm sure we'll see everybody tomorrow in our streams and comments and videos. So keep it going, guys. I think we're all doing a great job. This is amazing. Like what Jose said earlier, it's like a big family and whatnot. And thanks for making me part of it. I'm sure I could talk the same with Jose and whatnot. This has been really, really, really fun. Really great times. So thanks. I'm learning a lot from everybody. This is really cool. All right, Jose.
All right. Thank you, Rick, for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime. All right, guys. Everybody have a great night, okay? Bye, guys.